I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about facing dispensational reality or realities, the church and dispensational realities. Like I said in one of my videos, the message of Christ remains the same, but the vehicles for propagating the gospel can change from generation to generation. And the church is supposed to be the conscience of a nation. It's supposed to provide hope. It's supposed to provide succor. Jesus said, "When I was sick, did you visit me?" That when the Messiah will come, when I was sick, did you visit me? So attention to the sick is part of Christianity. When I was hungry, did you feed me? So provision of nutrition is part of Christianity. You say, when I was in prison, did you visit me? So provision of encouragement to prisoners is part of Christianity. You say, when I was naked, did you clothe me? So provision of clothing. These are fundamentals of the base of the pyramid, of Maslow's pyramid. And these things must be in our hearts all the time. I was taking care of prisoners, taking care of motherless children. I provided clothing for people in the remand home, provided stuff for lepers. That was the kind of Christianity that I grew up with and in. Now, the Catholic Church, I keep referring to these older churches. I talked about the Nnewi Diocese of the Anglican Church. I want to talk about the Catholic Diocese of Onitsha. It is one of the richest dioceses in the world, one of the richest. They have the following: St. Charles Borromeo Hospital, Onitsha; Holy Rosary Specialist Hospital, Onitsha; Fatima Catholic Hospital, Okeititi; St. Martin's Hospital and Maternity, Ogwagba, Obosi; Immaculate Heart Hospital and Maternity, Umudioka. So you now see that with these 6 hospitals, the Catholic Church is providing some level of health care in the Onitsha axis. One of the best eye hospitals in Delta State is somewhere around Agbo, by the Catholic Church. There's one in Abak. Several hospitals located around Nigeria run by the Roman Catholic Church. And like I said, I've always said, somebody told me that in Germany, the Catholic Church has 60% of the bed spaces. And so, the Catholic Church is providing health care. And ironically, I Googled one of the richest men from Enugu State, and his Reverend Father Ede, at the one at that has the university at Elele. And I was looking at the kind of companies he has established, from paper mill to printing press to hospitals to universities, different kinds of businesses, including banks. So the church cannot sit down and complain of bad governance. When I did a post just a few hours back, somebody said the church cannot play the role of government. No. The church should play a role that government will emulate. Establish a system that government will emulate. Provide facilities that government would want to even invest in. In the East, the Catholic Church has schools of nursing. They have several things. Eku Baptist Hospital, they had a school of nursing. Imagine how many nurses came out of that place. And so some of you, because religion calcifies the mind, it freezes your mind. Some of you, because you are beneficiaries of the rot. You think that I am attacking the body of Christ. No. A revival is coming. People are going to question things. And I'm getting you prepared. Let's start looking for roles to play. Let's start looking for responsibilities to take. Let's start looking for gaps to fill. You see, when I was sick, did you visit me? When I was in prison, did you visit me? Evangelism is beyond preaching from the pulpit. Evangelism is go ye. One day, I took my friend's wife to the Aba prison. The husband is a lawyer. I said, come and see where your husband sends people to. When she saw prisoners with scabies on their bodies, she was crying. I bought benzyl benzoate tetmosol soap from the money my friend sent from the United States and gave to them in the prison. And the thing cleansed their bodies. And a church sank a borehole in the prison and water came. There's a community in Kenya or Uganda, I can't remember. They have not had water for a long time. It's a Muslim community and idol worshippers. A church went there and sank a borehole 600 feet deep or so, and water came out. And for the first time in their lives, they had pipe-borne water. And the chief of the village called them that they have been in this other religion since they didn't know that they will drink water. The religion did not provide water. Now, these people whose God remembered them and brought water for them, it is their God they will follow. When he said, do we follow their God? He said, yes. And so, I don't have anything against any person. I'm only saying and speaking the truth and the mind of God. We need to step up. Now, assuming it was a pastor that is doing what very dark man is doing now. Just assuming it is a church with their pastor that is doing what very dark man is doing in Nigeria now, fighting injustice and corruption. Just imagine how that church would be like. Just imagine how pleased God will be with that church. Christians, let us step out, stand up, and do something and be outstanding. Remember, I have a webinar coming up on the 8th and on the 9th of November. It is tagged Becoming a Person of Influence. And if you want to register, send a message to +234 8021 9162. And if you are in Lusaka or near Lusaka in what is the name of this country? In Zambia. Zambia shall be free. You send a message to me on +234 70 5213 6763, and I will let you know where to meet me in Zambia. God bless you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.